Thanks to DSST Cole, I was able to focus on academics and get that individual support that I need, and I wouldn't have gotten that at any other school.
Even though sometimes it was rough at home, coming to DSST was another family for me to have and to experience and learn from. And that was invaluable and something very deeply meaningful to me.
My parents, being immigrants, they didn't really have that opportunity for education, and having the opportunity myself, I just really want to grab it and see what the future brings.
Some of my biggest encouragers in high school was my older brother. He would take some time to tell me about what was going on in his life and the significance and the importance of education that it has in one person's life. And at that time, I didn't understand how much education could change my life. But it wasn't until my brother introduced those books, taking that time to learn how to speak English properly. It was really a big learning experience for me to learn that this is what I really like. I really like to learn, and I want to take my education to the next level.
So my dad is actually an aerospace engineer for NASA. There was always a day where it was take your child to work day, and he would take me and my siblings, and just being surrounded by that kind of environment and just being surrounded by space just really, I guess, made me love it more over the years.
I was a teen science scholar at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. At first, I didn't think I was going to get in because the application process was so rigorous. There was several interviews, and then the application was very difficult to complete, and I thought they're likely not going to pick me. Before then, I had never thought of myself as someone that was good at science, but I did get in, and even if I wasn't the smartest person there, I used that experience to push my love of science even further.
I'm co-president for the Black Student Alliance Club here at DSST. So one of the teachers here, Ms. Hysaw, came up to me and my co-president, Lexi, and said how she wanted a student-led teacher meeting. So we chose cultural appropriation and stress management for students. We just wanted to give feedback to the teachers from the students' point of view about what we wanted to see and what was really working, and help the students so that they could manage their stress better and feel safer at school and make the students feel heard in a way. We found that what we talked about and the questions we asked were really helpful, and at the end we provided some solutions that we thought of, and a lot of them found that it was actually helping with some of the students, so that was just really good to hear.
A program that shaped my experience at Cole would be the K-pop club, which I was the president of for 2 years. That helped me gain the friendships that I still have today, and that still influence who I am as a person. And because of Cole being so open to giving students these leadership opportunities, I was able to kind of flourish as the student that I am. I became more responsible and more willing to be myself. And it served as a really good leadership experience for me. So I decided to go into student council the next year because I thought the leadership part of that really suited me.
My family really thought I was supposed to become an athlete, but my brother didn't really believe that was a journey for me. And he would give me books to read. He would provide some time and take away some time out of his day to help me out, which really meant a lot to me, right? Because it helped me understand that, this is really what I want to do, and I don't want to become this athlete. So it's been a learning experience for my parents as well, having this and saying, maybe we were wrong, and now we're starting to learn. So it's been a learning experience.
I want to actually be an astronaut, and that's something that my dad's really proud of as well, since he's working with NASA to build the rocket ship that's going to send the first people to Mars. We always talk about how I'll be the first Black African American woman to land on Mars and first human. So that just really gives me the motivation to reach my dreams, since I know there's not a lot of women in STEM. It's very hard to find. So that's something that's a big setback, but I feel like I'll be strong enough to push through. A piece of advice I would give my freshman self would be to, I guess, expand my horizons and just not doing something just because I didn't think I was capable of doing it or not smart enough to do it, and really just try new things just so I could see what worked best for me.
To try new things. I think for a long time I didn't try new things. I was very closed off, and I wanted to keep to myself because I thought this is what I was meant to be, this is what I am. But it was until that my brother was like, you have to try new things or else you're just closing yourself off from many new opportunities.